Hit the card, cut it in half. Okay, see if I can get the golf ball on this now. Woo! There you go, man. That's excellent. This is Rick with Shooter 1721. Come on, man. We got a huge surprise for you today. Look what we got here. And of course, anytime I want to shoot a video, the wind wants to kick in and mess with me just because I want to shoot long range today. So we're going to be taking this Utah Custom Airguns Battle Bronze Impact 500 millimeter shooting 25.39s at 945 feet per second. That's right, I said 945. This thing is shooting lights out. We're going to show you a lot of things today, but one of the things we definitely want to talk about is its accuracy for a 500 millimeter. Now, this being a custom and from Justin Jacobson, every time I get a custom gun from Justin, I'm just like, come on, dude. It's just that accurate. Oh my goodness. But one of the things I'll work on today is I want to shoot 150 yards because we know I could sit here and do a little video for you at 50 yards and you'd be like, oh wow, one hole. Oh, we can go to 100 yards and I'll show you the group it shot at 100 yards. It's shot just under a ½ inch at 100 yards. That's right, 500 millimeter, no wind, don't even start. Shot under, I think it was a 0.45, which is just amazing. So that told me, all right, you guys have seen many videos, many things on Facebook, Instagram, posts, other guys' videos of these things shooting lights out like that. So we're at Shooter 1721. We're like, let's just go long, go long. It's like on the football field. Yeah, go. Don't stop and look at me at 50 yards. You just keep on going. Woo! Come on, man. So this impact right here is the Shooter 1721 edition from Utah Airguns. So this is actually my color. They did a battle bronze, and you'll see lots of B-roll footage. Ryan will be putting some footage in there. Utah Airguns on the other side. Just an amazing, amazing gun. And you're like, oh, what rail do you got on there? Well, I'm going to do some talking points here in the beginning of this video so we can cover some things I've wanted to cover for a long time. There's been a lot of people behind the scenes helping me out and through this, and I just want to say thank you to a lot of them. And number one, Element Optics, the Helix. Woo! All right, and they sent us a 6-24, and I just was like, wow, this is such nice glass for 400 bucks. It's really, really nice. And of course, yes, I did get a t-shirt. I know one of you will make that comment. Also, my good friend Ernest Rowe is making these bolt handle, and they're just custom. And tell me that bling isn't just beautiful on there. I love it. Thank you, Ernest, very much for that. And then as we come along a little bit further, you see Saber Tacticals jumping in here. So you see that this is a fully adjustable buttstock. So you can set it wherever you want it. The rubber here just makes this super comfortable for you. It's just very, very comfortable. Lock it into your shoulder. When you're shooting offhand with a compact, it's really nice. Then you're looking at some of the other things. You're like, oh, okay. This is the Battle Bronze here that was custom by Utah. This is the FX Bronze, and it's just a great match. And then you come down to the Saber Tactical. It's a close match, but Saber Tactical did it to match more with here with the FX. So I wanted you to see that. But this little rail here, one of the things it gives you is look at the size of the opening there for when you want to fill your gun. That's just another great thing right there. Of course, one of the things always keeping this quiet, Donnie, thank you so much. You just keep the gun so quiet. I was just talking to Ranger. Again, the dude's hiding off camera. You can't see him. And he says, I didn't even know you were back there. That's because of you, Donnie. Another thing that we used in this video, we used some FX 25.39s, and they shot lights out. They shot lights out, and you'll see that also in this video. But I'm going to tell you something. You want to get yourself a compact 500 millimeter. I don't know what distance you shoot, but I know this custom one I got from Utah Airguns. I realize I can, Ryan, maybe we do, we even give a shot at 200 today, maybe. I know he's looking at me like, it's windy, right? And I'm like, all right. But I wanted to do a lot of talking points about that. And of course, you're going to see a lot of up close B-roll footage. The thing I talked about, the 100-yard, we'll show you that target and stuff like that. Amazing. Oh, you're wondering, a lot of people in every video, every time I do this shooting, they're like, yeah, what's your reg pressure? This one right here is set at 130. So right now, this is set at 130, and we are shooting the 25-39s at 945 in a 500 millimeter barrel. This is a custom gun, so the shooting today is some custom shooting. Woo! Well, let me explain this. So what I'm going to do, because I am dealing with wind in and out, it's playing a game with me right now, which makes this fun, is I want to show the accuracy of the gun at 150. So I'm going to shoot here. Actually, I'll shoot at the card. I got a playing card right here in the target. I have the camera, GoPro back here. I'm going to shoot at the cards, and here, see if we can split a card with a 500 millimeter at 150. Well, it's actually 157 yards, so we're past our 150. It might even be more. I set the bench at a different spot, so I'm going to laser it again. We'll talk about that down there. But still, here's 500 millimeter shooting FX 25-39s in a 25 caliber impact, custom tuned. And we're going to see what we can do at 150. So I'll shoot here, come down. Well, I'll shoot at the card, come down, shoot at the card, come down, shoot at the card, come down. That way I can see what the wind's doing and see what we can do from there. And of course, I'm using this guy, Element Optics. I'm using their Helix today, which is going to be able to give me the wind reading. I'll be able to work a lot better. So I'm pretty happy with that. But that's enough talking. Let's go back to 150. Woo, do some shooting. We got the card in the target. We got the golf ball set up. And of course, we got Mr. Impact right here. Custom Utah Airgun shop. We'll talk, I'll talk more about this then, but let's get to shooting here. So I'm gonna shoot the card first, see what we do, see how it does, and then I'll go for the golf balls. All right, so shoot one at the card and then one at the golf ball. Oh, that was pretty doggone good for almost cutting the card. All right. Okay. Okay, so one thing I'm seeing is I am hitting low, and I think I got a little bit of push down, so I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. I'm going to come back to the card, then go to the golf ball. All right, we went up 3. Let's see what the impact point does. Okay, we went up, but we got a nice wind drift now. I'm going to go up one more click, shoot at the card. Okay. All right. Now we'll shoot at the golf ball. Woo-hoo-hoo! All right, good call. You see how we did the wind reading there? I was like, okay. And then you have to dial it in, so that golf ball is gone. All right, now I'll go back to the card. Very close to cutting it. I'm going to come down one click. Now we'll go to the golf ball. Oh my goodness, I nicked it. So I nicked the golf ball off the side. It is what it is. But what we're seeing here is the results of doing our homework. All right, so I'll go back to the card. Okay, we're still high. Come down. 1. I'm going to shoot the card again. Okay, now you can see that the wind changed direction. We'll go down and look at it. You'll see 4 or 3 on the bottom and 4 on the top. They're all moving around so we can see what the wind's doing. Not too happy with the wind direction. I'm going to hold for the card again. There we go. Almost dead center in the card. Okay, I'm going to hold a little for the golf ball now. Oop. Okay, back to the card so we can see what's going on. The wind's changing every second down there. Hit the card, cut it in half. Okay, see if I can get the golf ball on this now. Woo! There you go, man. That's excellent. Cut the card at 150 plus and then hit the golf ball on the readings. It is what it is, so you can see what I was doing down there. So this is just me showing you trial and error. But you guys understand, this is a custom gun from Utah Airguns, 500 millimeter 25, shooting 150 yards plus. And you can see the little bit of micro adjustments we were doing. That is excellent shooting from this gun. I think that's just phenomenal right there. So we're going to walk down there and take a look and talk about this, but man, that was some really good shooting by this gun. That's amazing. With the wind calls and the things that we had to do. Well, there you go, man. That's pretty awesome. Woo! Come on, man. Now, this is pretty exciting. This is pretty cool because we actually got to do some wind reading with you so you can see what I go through in all these videos. Yeah, shooting golf balls and cards, whatever. But what we're talking about here is we're talking about a custom gun from Utah Airguns. This is custom gun shooting here. I have an Impact, Gold Impact from Justin that we didn't review yet. We've done multiple things on Instagram and Facebook of its accuracy. That video is coming out. We'll be working on that one also, but that gun there is special. But look at this for 500 millimeter. You heard me doing the wind calls down there and what we were talking about. Here's the wind, and then look, it goes back over to here. Here's what I'm talking about though. Here's your consistency. Here's your consistency. And then of course when the wind wasn't, okay, when the wind wasn't blowing, ta-da, there you go. Wind's not blowing. There's two of them in this hole, but the second one I got just a hair closer. Exactly where I was aiming, 500 millimeter. Okay, 150 yards plus. And of course you saw we got two golf balls and dang bugger got away. This one just got, oh, he got a graze right there on the lower side right here. So I'll set him back there because he's going to get shot maybe off camera. Yeah, I'm not okay with that. I'm not okay with him getting away. But what happened was it hit here, and you can see I got a hit down here, and that's where that pellet went. So it ricocheted, kicked it up, and then hit down here. Well, there you go. There's 150 yards shooting. Oh my. That's pretty amazing. I'm pretty happy to get, with a 500 millimeter, get the card cut, you know, figure out the wind, and then when the wind wasn't blowing, really made things a lot easier. But the last one, the wind call, it was the card, and then here. To me, that's amazing. Justin Jacobson, dude, you rock, man. This is, thank you so much for doing this. Look, I can't help but show this gun off. And of course the helix on top. And kind of cheating doing this, but having fun. All right, let's get back to the bench. Well, Ryan and I were talking. The basis of the video was, we know, you know, we're going to show you pics of what this gun can do at 100, the groups that we shot with it and stuff like that. We can do the 50, the 100. We showed you the 150 plus is what we were after today. And the wind is playing games with us, but we have fun with it. And that's what this is about, having fun, but showing you what a custom gun can do. And dang, man, there was one golf ball left. I'm not okay with that. But I'm not okay with just shooting at it at 150 yards. That's kind of like, so we're back at 200 now, 200 plus, and Ryan will pan down, you'll get to see it. But what I did is I put a playing card in again, and I'm going to attempt with a 500 millimeter 25 cal. I've made this shot at 200 with a 30 cal, but I've never made this shot with a 25. I've done it with 30 cal, shot the little chicken, you know, all that kind of stuff. But we're going to see if I'm going to aim at the card, get a wind reading, go for the golf ball. Aim at the card, you get it, back and forth. And see if I can. Now the wind down there earlier, right before we turned the cameras on, is ridiculous. It is being ridiculous. I mean, it'll move it 3-4 inches, no problem. But you know what? that's what we do, and that's why we like to do this stuff, because it's fun. I know, enough talking, right? Let's just shoot this thing. All right. So let's get started here. We're going to use some FX 2539s at 202 yards. All right. And see what we get here. Okay. Get back in here and settle down in here and see what we get here. All right. See what we get for our first shot on the card. Okay. Looks like the wind's really playing some havoc here. Okay. Alright. I'm going to change my hold. I'm going to 6, Ryan. I'm going to hold 6. Oh my, the wind's got us 8 inches right now. 8 inches. I'm going to shoot the card again. That's perfect. Okay. Take one more at the card, except I'm going to go to 5 and hold 5 this time. Okay, I'm going for the golf ball. Alright. Back to the card. Still on the card. Back to the, now I'll go to the golf ball. Oh, going back to the golf ball. Woo! There we go, man. Yeah, I finally got the wind reading I was looking for. Smoked that dude. That's pretty cool. 200 yards with a 500 millimeter. You see how it's not that you just, it comes to air gunning, it's like, oh, you throw the gun up. Oh, you made a shot on the card. We just walked you through one where you heard me talking, walking, shooting that thing, and then being able to hit that golf ball. And it was with the wind, you know, that we're dealing with. Wow, man, was that something or what? Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! We got to shoot 150 yards. You got to see what the wind was doing. We put the playing card down there. So we were able to shoot one here, one there, and bam, bam, bam. And then what happens? One of the golf ball gets away. Come on, man, that can't happen. I can't let a golf ball get away just with a great shot going over to the right there. We couldn't let that happen. So sitting back here at 200, making that shot with this kind of wind going on with a 500 millimeter custom air gun from Utah, man, Justin, amazing. Amazing. I love this 500. The way you tune this, I did show, you'll see in some B-roll footage, we showed you the chronograph so you could see we were shooting at that 945 mark, somewhere around 950. We did do a shot string. I am on Facebook and Instagram, and I did some work with this so people could see this, you know. And I think what we got out of this gun, out of this 300 bottle, I think what we got out of it was very close to 80 shots. And the standard deviation was like 8.2, and we stayed. Now, when I say 80, I quit because then it really dropped off. But I think I got 80 shots for the way this is tuned. Like I said, the reg set at 130. Just amazing. But there's so many things that made this video today excellent. And of course, the Element Optics Helix scope was one of the big things that did. The pellets from FX, Good job, guys. These pellets are shooting outstanding, man. Saber Tactical, excellent. All the little features, all the little bit of bling, because most of my videos are just done with regular guns. Just regular guns, you know, straight from the manufacturer, right out of the box, on the table, shooting so you can see what they're doing. It's nice to have Utah Airguns and working with Shooter 1721, bringing you custom guns that they do. So in the upcoming videos, you're going to see more custom guns from Utah Airguns. Just in their mind, what they think is an excellent gun. They put it together, color scheme. Justin, the Battle Bronze, I've had hundreds of people say that they love the Battle Bronze. And I love it too. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. We had a lot of fun filming it today. After all the stuff that's been going on with me health-wise, just to have a day at the range where it's 64 degrees and you're just feeling nice and relaxed, I'm just blessed and very thankful. I want to thank all the sponsors that reached out and said something, but also reached out and helped us through this time. This is Rick with Shooter 1721. Woo! Thanks for watching.